Hey there, what's up, everybody? It's Dr. Shazetta. I hope you guys are doing well. Happy Monday to you. We made it to the beginning of another week. So I am excited to get this day started. I was a little groggy, like in the wee hours, like 4 or 5 o'clock. I was like, oh my God. But slept a little bit longer and then got up around 6-ish, 6:30 or whatever. But hubby and son just left. Jeremiah's dropping Alex off at school this morning because the whole bus situation is a nightmare right now. So taking him to school, then Jeremiah's going to the office. He'll pick him up from school, and they're going up to Baltimore for to support a close friend in the loss of a family member. And so they'll be doing that this evening. And so I am getting my week started and hopefully starting my week strong. I've got a lot of things to do this week. No gigantic things, but a lot of small things. I think that I need to get done this week as we plow toward the holidays. We leave next Sunday afternoon after church, beginning our drive to Tennessee to be with my parents for Christmas and New Year's. And so I'm trying to get lots of little things done here at the house. In terms of work, I've got end of semester things to wrap up, both for the university and for the seminary, just because I want to end the year strong so that we start the year strong. And there's a few things around the house that I want to get done. And then up at the Jubilee offices, a few things that I want to get done to make sure that Jeremiah is set up to start the year strong. So a lot of little things, no gigantic things, but a lot of little things that need to be done just to end well. And so that's what my week looks like this week. I don't feel stressed about it. I'm excited about continuing my everyday workout into its 6th week. This is going to be week 6 of me working out 5 days a week. Last week I only made it 4 days out of the week, but hopefully getting back to 5 days a week. I haven't had coffee yet, which is frustrating because I probably won't get coffee today. Jeremiah told me that he made me the last cup of coffee yesterday. I don't know why he didn't tell me that yesterday, so I could actually get myself some more coffee. But anyway, I also need to hydrate. And so I will instead replace my coffee with water today, and I'm not excited about it, but I shall do it anyway. And then I will bring you all along for the rest of the day, or at their varying points during the day. This will be Vlogmas Day 10. So if you've been watching, thank you. I've not done 10 Vlogmas videos. I think I've done 7 altogether, but it's the 10th day since I started. And yesterday I kept saying in the video that it was Vlogmas Day 8, when in fact it was Vlogmas Day 9. But today is Vlogmas Day 10. And just bringing you guys along kind of for a day in the life. What do your Mondays look like? Or what does your Monday this Monday look like? I'd love to know. Drop it down in the comments. And of course, if you're enjoying this, would like to be a part of the community or just come along for the journey and support, I'd love it if you click that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I upload new content. And I'd love to have you as a part of this community, my little corner of the internet, where intellect, creativity, and inspiration collide, sometimes all at one time. But I'm happy to have you here, and let's get through this day. All right, y'all. So my first meeting today is at 10. It's only like 8 something, so I'm going to start kind of moving toward a state of readiness here. I'm going to go ahead and get my morning stuff done. So let's go. Okay, so if you're wondering what I just use, I do my oil pulling for my gums. And so it's an oil pulling mouthwash. You do it before you brush your teeth. And so normally I do it while I am doing my skincare. And then in just a second, I'll brush my teeth. So using the Ambi system for my skin, I've got to get some more of this. This is the Even and Clear Face Serum. And this has done me really, really well. I have this one and it's another one that I kind of alternate between. This one helps more with texture. And there's another one that is specifically for dark spots, and it has worked really, really amazing. I still have a few spots, but it's nothing, y'all, like what it was or has been like the last couple years. Last year I had dark spots, really blotchy, and I'm just evening out, and I'm appreciative of that. And so it's not a super expensive system, but it's a good system. And so I use this is a hyaluronic acid with vitamin C and E, just their facial moisturizer with sunscreen. The one thing about their dark spot fader is that you do need to put a moisturizer or something on over it before you go like out into the sun. And so I generally use their whole system, and sometimes I will put my, if I'm feeling really dry, even over this, I will put on my my Whipped Wonder from my Soraya Blends line, which I'm excited to hopefully launch for you all to be able to order in the days coming. So the oil pulling, I can still feel, so I need to rinse my mouth, and then I'm gonna brush my teeth. But I wanted to get my skin moisturizer done first. All right, let me rinse my mouth, and then I'm gonna brush my teeth, and then I'll be right back. So one thing that I really, really enjoy is this. I think I've pulled the label off, or it's come off at some point, but this is the vanilla lip mask from Trader Joe's. I love this stuff. In particular, I love putting it on first thing in the morning, after I've kind of after I've washed my face and removed kind of the thick, dry skin. So my lip skin has always been just thick, and my lips are drier than most folks. And it's especially true in the winter, but this vanilla lip mask, it's heavenly. This is a vanilla one, and for the holidays, they had a cinnamon roll one, which I just keep in my bag, but it's also very, very good. So that is it for my skin and cleaning. I am about to get myself settled and dressed. I've got my first Zoom meeting in a little bit here, drink some water, chill out for a little bit, and then I will bring you guys back in a little while. Okay, y'all, so just got out of the shower, about to get myself all my things done so that I can put my clothes on today. But I wanted to show you guys this. So this is the, let me see if I can turn off Echo Track. But I wanted to show you guys, hey guys, so I have gotten out of the shower, about to finish my hygiene stuff so that I can get myself dressed for the day. I've got a little bit of time before my 10 o'clock Zoom meeting, but I wanted to show you this. This is Whipped Wonder, and this is from my line Soraya Blends, and so I've got a few more tweaks on it in terms of the fragrances. The texture and the effectiveness is wonderful. Same thing with my my shower gel that I used today. My skin is fully moisturized, and I know that it is good. It lathers like a really rich lather, but also like this is just, I won't say this is me layering moisture, because I used the shower gel a couple of days ago and didn't moisturize after, and my skin did not feel dry at all. Like, you couldn't tell I wasn't ashy. I could not tell that I had not moisturized, except I wasn't, you know, as glowing as I am with the Whipped Wonder. But I'm excited about this. I can't wait to launch it so that you guys can try it out, and I'll be looking for a few brand ambassadors as well. So I'll figure out that process so that if you want to have a discount code and perhaps get some sort of kickback from you are promoting it. This is called Whipped Wonder. This jar is almost empty, but it is so very smooth. So very smooth and so very whipped, and I love the stuff. So I'm about to get myself moisturized. I wanted to show you this, and then I'll bring you guys along as I prep for my Zoom meeting today. All right, y'all. So fully dressed, and I've got about 10 minutes or so before my Zoom meeting starts. And can I tell y'all why I'm so excited? I'm so excited because I went downstairs and I found coffee. I found coffee. My husband, looked in the coffee jar and didn't think it was enough in there. It was enough for my cup and a little bit more. So he's got to stop and get coffee on his way home this evening. But I've got coffee for this morning. Y'all can't see my foam on top. I'm gonna learn how to do latte art in 2026. That's just a personal fun goal. No pressure. I just think it's really cool and I want to learn how to do it because I have come to the place in my life where I prefer coffee at home. I do like trying different coffee shops from time to time just as a treat, but when I'm craving my morning coffee, I'm craving morning coffee that tastes like my coffee. And so I have pretty much mastered the flavor that I like, and my husband has also mastered the flavor of coffee that I like. But I use and love the Trader Joe's instant coffee. He will drink it, but he likes other coffees as well. I like the Trader Joe's instant dark roast coffee. And I use the salted caramel oat milk creamer. And I also put a pack of dark chocolate Swiss Miss in there. Don't judge me. It's generally my only sweets during the day, and I don't feel no kind of way about it. It's my sugar fix for the morning and for the day, and it's just wonderful. So I'm waiting for this to cool off so I can take a couple sips before logging into my Zoom meeting. So anyway, I'll see y'all in a little bit. Let's see what the rest of the day holds. So just finished my 2 back-to-back Zoom meetings, very tough meetings, heavy meetings, as some meetings can be. Nevertheless, I am thankful for so many things, and I'm excited about going into 2026 with a measure of clarity. I think it's always a measure, right, of clarity, a measure of clarity, but also even with the heaviness of the meeting, also breathing a little bit easier. There are pieces, right, always in our lives that have undertones of uncertainty, and that used to cause me to panic, that used to cause me anxiety, but I have also learned in this very trying year that allowing myself to go into a place of anxiety around things for which or of which I have no control is not my being a good steward of my energy and the mental capacity that I do have. And so I trust God in all things, and I am leaning into that, and I am leaning into also change, making way for some of the things that I believe God has shown me in this last 6 to 8 weeks, probably 4 to 6 weeks is more accurate, that I've been able to see some things. And I know that when I see myself in places and in spaces and in doing things, while I don't always have the clarity of time frame, that's to say when a thing will occur, I do know and believe that that is the Spirit of God giving me a glimpse at what is coming, right, and what is coming next or in the near future. I'm grateful for that understanding now, because it is not an understanding that I've had all of my life. I've had the experience all of my life for as long as I can remember, but I've not always had the understanding of that is what it was occurring. And so there was a time when that would give me great anxiety, but I'm finding that now more times than not, it gives me comfort and a measure of clarity to know that even if I can't exactly map out time frames, that I have an understanding of the direction that I'm going. Even if I can't map out the end destination, that I have a understanding of where I am going. I know that there is provision, right? I know that there is purpose. I know that there is process, and sometimes it is the process that is most painful, that is most frustrating, that is most overwhelming. And so I am looking forward to 2026. There are some challenging glimpses of 2026. Yeah, I'll leave it there. I'm grateful, and so I am grateful and excited about moving forward into 2026, even with those small places of uncertainty. I am eager, not anxious. I am eager and open to experiencing the goodness, right, of God in this next year. I man, got emotional real quick there. At some point, perhaps, maybe I'll see if my husband will sit with me and do it. I really want to walk you all through what 2025 has been like for me. I want to walk you all through it for a couple of reasons. One, because I'm hopeful that knowing that I have gone through this journey will bring you a measure of comfort, particularly if you're going through something similar or through an uncertain time, that it will give you a measure of comfort that you will know that you do not journey alone, even if it feels like you're journeying in isolation, so that you will know that there is someone else in the world that can relate to you in this season. And so that also you can see, because sometimes when you're in the middle of it, it's hard to see yourself on the other side of it or even beginning working through it. And so while I'm in this working through place, to be a testament, a testimony for you. And the other part is just to document it, because I have and am making some declarations over my life for the next year, that there is no part of me that believes that when I get to this point in 2026, those things will not have manifested in a tangible way. And I want to document. I want to have a record of having come through 2025. Because when I tell you it could have been another way, it could have been another way. All right, I've got some work to do, some computer work to do. I'm going to give myself a 20 or 30 minute break here, and then I'm going to hop into that computer work and see what the rest of the day brings. All right, so since I finished my afternoon meetings, or my meetings for the day, my Tuesday meetings for the day, and all I have left is kind of admin work, I decided to go ahead and take my lunch break and to get my exercise in. It's early in the day. I'm going to go and grab a little bit to eat, though, because I haven't had any protein today. So before I do that, I'm going to go downstairs and grab a little bit of chicken, nothing heavy, just to put some protein in my body. I'm going to grab my water, and I'm going to watch a video while I am doing my exercise. Go ahead and close my exercise rings for the day, and then settle in to do the admin computer work stuff that I have to do. So I've changed into exercise clothes. I kept my other go out the house outfit ready and hanging in my closet in case I need to put it back on. So I'm able to go back and forth between my office on campus and the house, because I live on campus. And so I always try to keep meeting and business ready clothes ready on the days that I'm working primarily from the house. So I've changed to do my exercise while I take my lunch break. And then I'm going to hop back into work mode. So far, I feel like it's been a pretty productive day. I do need to look at my to-do list for the week, though, so that I can just kind of map out things that I want to make sure that I don't close this week out without having completed, because next week starts the holiday break. So I want to make sure I get those things done in good time. So, all right, y'all. So I am settling in to do my exercise for this morning. Let me start it on my watch, or for this today. It is 2 o'clock. And I decided to go ahead and get my exercise in. I got a little bit of lunch and then sat down, let my stomach settle, and ended up kind of falling asleep a little bit. So grabbed a little nap. My body must have needed it. So it's just a little bit after 2 o'clock. I'm going to get my exercise in, and then I'm going to settle in for the remainder of my computer work, which for me is grading and putting in grades today. That's the big project for today. And then that'll leave me all tomorrow to do emails and expense reports and things like that. And we will go from there. So far, I'm feeling pretty good about the day. It has been productive, and it's been good just clearing my head time. And so I'm going to get this 30 minutes or so in, and then we will go from there. I'm going to watch some YouTube. While I do it, I like catching up on some of my favorite YouTubers while I watch or while I do my exercise, especially when I'm on the bike. Now, when I'm doing the tempo workouts, which is usually strength training or some other sort of aerobic training, I don't get to watch YouTube because my workout is up on the TV screen for me. Also, let me say, please excuse the lighting. I got on the bike and didn't feel like getting off to turn this lamp off, so it's giving a bit of a darker vibe than it normally would. That being said, the lighting's a little off, and well, it'll have to be okay today. All right, let's see what I'm watching on YouTube. I've got so many ideas, and not so many, not as many as I normally have, but I've got a few very good ideas that are going through my mind as I continue in this year in review and try to be really intentional about
outside is fucking expensive. It's been expensive, and it seems to have gotten
about setting my intentions for the things I will focus on next year. So I don't want to try 1,000 things next year. I really want to kind of lock in and hone in each quarter on rolling out an idea. I have several ideas I want to try, and I think I always talk myself out of them or out of having multiples. But I think if I do it more strategically, I want to try some things and see what sticks. But I really want to try these things in earnest. Also, let me say, because I just realized how far I am from the camera, I did not put my microphone on at all today. I didn't feel like being bothered with it, and I probably should have. So I apologize if the audio is a little wonky today. I am doing my best to simplify my vlogging process, especially when I'm doing kind of daily life stuff that is in the house or in the office or somewhere controlled, and finding and turning on my mic every single time, well, that's not always going to be the deal. So hopefully this is decent. At any rate, I'm going to watch a little bit of YouTube and get this exercise in because I'm already winded. This is the part I hate about eating and then working out any less than 2 or 3 hours later. But anyway, we'll get her done. Doing a bit of backwards riding as well, or pedaling backwards, because I feel like it stretches my muscles in a different way after I've been pedaling forward for a while, and stretches them in a way that feels regenerative. I don't know the science behind it or if there's any science behind it, but I have found that to be helpful with these bike rides every few minutes or so. Just a pedal backwards for a few minutes. So I'm gonna rock with it. Oh my goodness, I'm sitting here writing and almost forgot to do my check-in on Instagram. I've been doing daily check-ins on Instagram on my exercise, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that now because I've only got about 8 minutes left of this workout. Well, folks, I have completed my grading and input final grades for my students for the course I was teaching this semester. And I have sent some important emails, and I've let the dogs out, and I've eaten a little bit of something. And so this wraps up my day. I forgot to turn the camera on when I was grading papers, but I did get that done. That took me a couple of hours in sending emails. The dog is downstairs barking at God knows what. I'm waiting for Jeremiah and Alex to get home, so I am about to sit and edit this video so that I can hopefully get it posted by the time they get home and be done with it. Vlogmas Day 10. And then I'm going to chill for the rest of the night. I've got a long day tomorrow. I guess that's it. I'll try to vlog some of my time tomorrow. I'm going to a funeral, so I won't vlog the entire time, but I'll vlog something tomorrow. So anyway, thank you all for coming along for the day. I hope that you have enjoyed it. If you'd like to see more content like this, I would love to have you as part of the community and hope that you'll hit the subscribe button and notification bell so that you get a ping whenever I upload new content. And also would love for you to comment down at the bottom. Right, it really, really, really goes a long way to help me as I continue trying to grow this community, this corner of the internet where inspiration, intellect, and creativity collide. I love y'all. Appreciate you so much. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.